Yo, what's the crap, boys? I don't know about you, but I'm loving these playoffs so far. It's only round one, bro. It's only round one. We've got one series over, obviously Sixers. Busted up the fucked up Nets. Fuck the Nets, bro. Be better, bro. Anyway, these playoffs have been absolutely amazing. We've got drama in every. Like, Celtics Hawks probably the most boring one. Game three was alright. Game four was actually pretty good. Tatum hit a nice clutch shot. Obviously, the Sixers Nets was a sweep. There was some beef in between that, but every other series has been absolutely amazing. Obviously, we've just got down with a lot of game fours, so we're going to talk about it. Warriors versus Kings, game four is that was such a good game, bro. Literally down to the last shot. That is exactly everything a fan wants to see. One thing I noticed was Draymond's energy from the start. Obviously, he was off the bench today. Had a great game off the bench. Obviously, he shot like 14 shots, 3 for 14. Pretty bad, but he was very aggressive. His energy, as always, Draymond's energy was lifting that Warriors team up. You could feel it through the fucking screen, bro. You could feel it. Draymond's energy, hyping everyone up. He'd make a play on Sabonis, scream in his face, like shit like that. Obviously, getting in some, words with De'Aaron Fox. You look like that's the shit you want to see, bro. That's everything you want to see. I love that shit. And Draymond made so many good plays. Like, people like. Obviously, when the kick happened, or whatever happened with him and Sabonis, like, I don't care about that. People really started downplaying Draymond's impact. Like, bro, they like the Warriors' big three is like Migos. They all need each other, and they're nothing without one person. Literally the best comparison I can make, bro. Draymond's not on that team, they ain't winning. If Clay ain't on that team, they ain't winning. If Steph's not on that team, they're not even making the playoffs. So yeah, they all complement each other so well. It's like the perfect. They all got drafted there as well. Such a perfect combination of players that just win championships. Jordan Poole and Clay were Clay hits. I love watching Klay Thompson play. It's absolutely it's insane. He just hits these nasty shots. He's just so smooth, good dribbler. Oh my god, man, Clay's insane. Jordan Poole had some nice shots as well. Trying some acrobatic layups, which last playoffs he would have made. I think Jordan Poole, he did have a good game, very efficient game for him. He had that hard fall, which looked pretty hard, but Clay, big games from Clay and Jordan Poole, and they only won by one, bro. Like, we'll get into what I think is going to happen in this series later, but we still got more to talk about. Yeah, and then Steph was just being Steph. We already know this, bro. 32. Hit some absolutely crazy shots. He had one where it was falling out of his hand at this point, but he swished it. It's absolutely crazy. Then he came up court, tried to hit another one, didn't go in. Oh, it would have been so nice. Whoa. Like I said, it would have been so nice. That's that Chase Center crowd is electric. I see you must understand why the Warriors are shit on the road. That crowd energy is different. But I think the main guy was De'Aaron Fox. Had a crazy game, 38 points again. That fourth quarter, was very good for him. Early as well, in that first half, he was going crazy, hitting some shots after Draymond was talking and that. De'Aaron Fox is he's going to be a superstar. This is the first year of his prime, I say. De'Aaron Fox is one of those players that I usually love to watch. His shooting has been improved so much. This guy was not known for his shooting. Now he's this guy's a shooter now. You do not leave De'Aaron Fox open, which back a few years ago was a different story. Shout out Davion Mitchell as well. I've been a big fan of him since the 2021 draft. Yeah, I think it was 2021 or 20. I don't remember. He also won a championship with Baylor. He was a great matchup for Steph. He was constantly on him. It was crazy. Even hit some big shots. Well, he's not really a known shooter. In the regular season, you're probably leaving him open sometimes. Hit some nice shots there. Great playmaking. He had a nice touch play. Oh, it was crazy. Davion Mitchell is a great defender, bro. He's going to make an All-NBA defense team one day. Not lock Steph up, but he made Steph's job a lot difficult. There was a point where Steph wasn't really getting involved just because Davion Mitchell was just pressing on him. So yeah, shout out him. Obviously, that last few minutes in the fourth quarter, De'Aaron Fox has a bad turnover. The Warriors, Steph, called the timeout. Almost fucking choked it for them. In the last 40 seconds, looked over, boom. In the NBA playoffs, bro, the games change like that. It's like the NFL as well. And the game's not done till it's done. Fuck, bro, my shoulder's looking small, man. Fuck. Anyway, then obviously it comes down to the play. Steph played, pretty good defense on De'Aaron Fox. Kind of made him panic almost by, tipping the ball away. Draymond comes on for the double to Harrison Barnes, who's been shooting terrible this playoffs, especially this game. He cannot make a jump shot, a 3-pointer for shit. Boom, misses. I can't lie. I thought I was going to go in. I was like, oh my god, but nah, I didn't go in. Now it's 2-2. 2-2, bro. Now, my prediction, I can't lie. The way I see this going, I feel like, obviously, I picked Warriors in 7, mainly because every series that they win a road game, I feel like they could definitely win, this next game in Sacramento. And if they do, they're winning the series. I think whoever wins this next game probably wins the series. Because the way I think about it is okay, yeah, the Warriors, they win every home game. I feel like it's just going to be a Sacramento in 7. Every team that plays at home is going to win that game. So Sacramento in 7. But it's the Warriors. Never doubt the Warriors. Never doubt Steph. Never doubt Clay. Never doubt Draymond. Never doubt Steve Kerr. Never doubt that organization. So I'm going to pick Warriors in 6. Probably some recency bias. If you ask me by game team, okay, Sacramento in 6. Do you know what I mean? It's so recency bias. But I'm picking Warriors in 6 or 7. It was 7 before. I think I might switch to 6. I feel like the Warriors are going to have that momentum for Game 5 in Sacramento. Possibly get a clutch win. Then once it goes back to Chase Center, it's kind of game over. We'll find out. Knicks versus Cavs, bro. I did not expect it to be like this. Obviously, like I said, it ain't over until it's over. But the Knicks have a 3-1 lead on the Cavs. I was not expecting this, bro. I was not. It was a close game throughout. We all know it was kind of a close game throughout. Then the Knicks kind of just sealed it. Jalen Brunson, man, that's the signing of the season, bro. Him and Mike Brown. Two individuals that have had a huge impact on their team's success. And we're literally witnessing it. So, just a light 29, 6-6 in a playoff game in a Knicks most important. Obviously, if you lose that game in the Garden, it's anyone's series. Now it's 3-1. It's damn near over. It's literally damn near over. I think Cleveland will win game 5. Cavs are good. I genuinely thought the Cavs were underrated. Apparently not. Apparently not. But, we'll see. The series still ain't over. Knicks depth. I'm a fan of the Knicks depth. Miles McBride comes and gives you a solid few minutes, even though it's 5. Quentin Grimes was out. That was a big loss. But the Knicks depth is very good. Possibly better than the Cavs. Mental. RJ Barrett finally playing good. He struggled immensely in the first 2 games. His whole career has been a struggle. Obviously not. He's had a better career than a lot of NBA players. But obviously, the third pick expectation picked over some guys in that very stacked 2019 class. Darius Garland, for example, literally, the 5th, 4th? I can't remember. Off the top of my head. But RJ Barrett's been amazing, these most recent few games. Bro had 26 and hit some great momentum shots. His shots are finally falling. When RJ plays like this, bro, it's going to be hard to beat the Knicks. Julius Randle somewhat struggled, but, Jalen Brunson played well. You know what I mean? It kind of evens out. They still won. And Josh Hart, man. Josh Hart is probably the best role player in the league. That trade, Cam Reddish for Josh Hart, bro, that's one of the best Knicks trades in history, bro. I'll say it now. I don't care. Josh Hart does everything, bro. He does everything. He is if you're going to make a role player, bro, you're making Josh Hart. What a trade for him. He's embracing New York. Probably, he even offered to, there's a clip of him saying, I want to play 48 if you want me to. That's what you need. That's what you need in the playoffs, bro. You need a dog like that. He's got the braids on and everything. He wants to stay in New York his whole career, bro. That's such a solid pickup, bro. I'm jealous, man. The Sixers had Josh Hart, bro. We're winning it. We're winning everything. Crazy. Shout out Josh Hart. Darius Garland, who has been struggling somewhat this postseason. Obviously, it's his first playoffs. Is normal. He had a much better game, 23 and 10. Properly facilitated the offense, kept them in it. Donovan Mitchell, though, what was 4 for 18? I don't remember. He had 11 points, didn't make a single free. You could say he lost in the game, but obviously he's the reason they're here. So who knows? But it's tough to see. I like Donovan Mitchell. I generally thought the Cavs probably make the Eastern Conference Finals. Maybe. Obviously, we don't know what's about to happen. Miami, Milwaukee. We don't. Giannis is injured. It's shit. I hate how Giannis is injured. It's is it going to be Miami versus Knicks in the second round, bro? That would be amazing, bro. That's a 7-game series right there. That'd be a great series. But I hope Giannis does come back. He's got a legacy to build. Obviously, his legacy is certified. He's one of the most accomplished 28-year-olds in history. I don't know how I started talking about the Bucks, but Game 5 at Cleveland. Must win, most important game of their season. I'm saying Knicks in 6. I'm changing. 3-1. They could come back from 3-1. It'd be great if they did. But just from what I've seen these past few games, don't doubt Donovan Mitchell though. Like, Donovan Mitchell's the best playoff performer, one of the best playoff performers. Obviously, he had a bad game. Is what it is. So I'm not doubting him, but I'm just gonna say Knicks in 6. But I will not be surprised if Cleveland comes back. And then finally, we got Nuggets versus Minnesota. Anthony Edwards was saying it's not first to 3, it's first to 4. I love Anthony Edwards, bro. I love him. He's a dog, bro. He's a dog. Absolutely insane. Had a great game. Well, Jokic, first of all. Jokic had an insane playoff game today. First center with 40+ points, like 10+ rebounds, 5+ threes. Bro, Jokic is generational, bro. Jokic is his own player. There's a lot of players that are their own player. Jokic, Steph. I'm not going to name all of them, but like Jokic and Steph are the first 2 players that come to mind that are just their own player. There's not really another player like them. Jokic, obviously an MVP conversation, had a great game. Defense kind of costs you. You do see them attacking him at the rim, but it's tough. But I want to talk about Anthony Edwards. He has 34 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks, and 5 threes. Insane. He's a playoff performer, bro. I genuinely think he's going to be one of the greatest players of all time. He's still so young. In his 3rd year? I think it's, his 3rd year. His game reminds me so much of MJ, bro. He dead ass is the modern day Michael Jordan. I don't care what you say, bro. That nasty crossover, bro, at the end to pretty much seal the game. Oh, absolutely filthy, man. Tries to go for the drive, boom, crossover, 3. He's one of the best, 3 level scorers in the NBA. His jump shot is just pure, it's absolutely insane. Nuggets in 5 or 6, though. Anthony Edwards is a dog, but I don't think that Nuggets in 5 or 6. That's really it. This Nuggets team, they do have fraudulent potential, but they're just so good. They have Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter. Their team is just nice. I don't see them blowing a 3-0 lead. They literally came back from 3-1 twice in the playoffs. So it's it'd be hard for them to see them blow a lead, but anything can happen. But I'm still picking Nuggets in 5. Random thought: if I had to pick an NBA champion right now, I'm still picking the Celtics. Bye.